Hey guys, so the other day, Ter Stegen picked up a serious injury when Barcelona played against Villarreal. First off, I do want to say that I wish, Ter Stegen a quick and easy recovery. And for those that want to know what the injury is, Barcelona have confirmed that Ter Stegen suffered a complete rupture in the tendon in his right knee, meaning that he will be out for 7 to 8 months, and it has been reported that he will be undergoing surgery today. This is a tough loss because however you may feel like in regards to Ter Stegen, he's still the first choice goalkeeper for Barcelona and is the first captain. And I feel like more people are going to realize how important he is now that he's injured, and it's sad to say that, but it's true. We saw last season when Ter Stegen was out with his back injury and Iñaki Peña was the main goalkeeper for Barcelona, how many Barcelona fans were wishing for Ter Stegen to come back. Now yesterday we saw Iñaki Peña coming on because of Ter Stegen's injury. Now I'm going to be brutally honest, with all respect to Iñaki Peña, I don't really fully trust him just right now. Now look, when he came on yesterday, I did expect him to be a little bit rusty because he's the second choice keeper, and when you don't get consistent minutes, obviously you're going to come on the field being rusty. However, his decision making was very questionable the other day, and he was pretty much saved by the offside. I will mention that he made one really good, very top save, but that's about it. And last season, when he was the first choice keeper, when Ter Stegen was out for 4 months, it didn't really end well. Barcelona conceded many goals, and I feel like that really came down to the communication that he had with the back line. There were many moments where he literally collided with Araujo, and I think that goes to show how important Ter Stegen is for the communication for that back line. Again, this is no hate to Iñaki Peña. I feel like he has potential, and he was pretty good during his loan at Galatasaray. But I feel like the pressure at Barcelona, some players perform and some don't. I've seen people mention Ashralga, who is a La Masia product. He's 20 years old. He had minutes, during preseason against Man City and did impress many. However, while I think he has potential, I still think he needs time to grow and develop in a calmer environment without dealing with the pressure. Aside from that, due to Cochin's injury, who is the first choice keeper for Barca Athletic, he is out for 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. That means that Ashralga is the first team goalkeeper for Barca Athletic in the meantime. So I don't think he'll be able to join the first team. Now, in regards to signing a new goalkeeper, Barcelona is pretty limited. Now, back in 2020, La Liga had a rule when it came to emergency transfers, and Barcelona used that rule to get Braithwaite when one of the members on the team had a serious injury. However, it was really controversial because Barcelona got, Braithwaite on a free transfer from Leganés, and then that was Leganés' top striker, and then they did end up getting relegated. So La Liga kind of changed the rule because it ended up being controversial. And after doing my research, I believe the new rule is that an emergency transfer could be made, but it can't be from another Spanish club, and it has to be pretty much on a free transfer. So the options are pretty limited, and me personally, I just rather wait to make a signing in January than make some reckless signing right now. Now, these are the free agents currently right now, and I'm going to be honest, the only one that really stands out here is Keylor Navas. However, he's 37 years old, almost 38, and I feel like Barcelona should go for somebody a little bit younger, and also he has been a Real Madrid player, and I don't think he would want to come to Barcelona just based on that rivalry alone. However, I will say that I have always been impressed by Keylor Navas, even though he was a Real Madrid player. I feel like he had really quick reflexes, kind of like a cat, if that makes sense. Really good agility, made some really top saves, especially in the Champions League, and of course he has that Champions League experience. His only big weakness is aerial duels because he is kind of short compared to other goalkeepers. Now, I will also mention Claudio Bravo, who did retire. However, he did say at Barcelona call him up he's ready to come back. Now, I understand him coming back for the short term. However, again, age, he's 41 years old. I will mention though that he is a top keeper, and his Copa America campaign for the games that he did play with Chile, I think he did really well. I went to the Argentina versus Chile game at MetLife, and he frustrated Argentina so much with the saves he made. So definitely a top keeper with experience, and obviously he has played at Barcelona before. Now, someone also did mention that Lewandowski should call Szczesny and get Szczesny out of retirement, which I wouldn't mind because I feel like Szczesny did retire a little bit young. He's only 34 years old, and he's made some really top saves for Juve when he played there, and I've watched him play at Juve, and I don't think he really has any weaknesses. He doesn't stand out in a good way, but he also doesn't stand out in a bad way. I feel like he's good at stopping shots in general. I feel like he has good reaction time. He's pretty quick, and I also feel like he's good at penalty saves as well. So definitely not a bad option to look at. Now, this is personally my favorite option, Alvaro Baez. So last season, he was Las Palmas' first choice keeper. However, I believe that he made it very public that he wanted to go to Real Betis during the summer transfer window, and the deal, broke through. So now he's no longer Las Palmas' first choice keeper. This is mainly a signing that Barcelona would have to make during the winter. However, he would be on a free during the summer, so it's do you want to really spend that money now or wait until, the summer transfer window? He's the youngest out of all the options that I showed you guys. He is only 27 years old. Now, he has things to work on, like sometimes I feel like handling of the ball definitely needs to be better from him. However, I feel like overall, like he is comfortable on the ball, which is important for Barcelona. He has really good reflexes and he's made some top saves. Now, a big part of his playing style that I have noticed is that he does like step off his line sometimes and step outside of like his box area. So that's kind of like sometimes a little bit shaky. However, the potential is there, and out of all the goalkeepers, I feel like he suits Barcelona the best. He also like just punches the ball sometimes rather than catching it, so he does need to work on that. I will say that he's able to build the attack from all the way in the back with his passing, which I will say is very important for Barcelona. So these are the 4 options that I see as current replacements for Ter Stegen. Anyways guys, that is the end of the video. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section, and yeah, bye guys.